Feels like a day off, but we're on our way to work. We just made a quick stop. Take the dog for a walk. He's back there somewhere. I'm wondering if these little fish over here are swimming, because the water's flowing underneath here. Let's have a little peeksy poo. Because last time I was here, there was a bunch of little guys. Yeah, there they are. Look. What is blocking my camera view? Oh, it was the guard. If you look in the water, you're going to see all kinds of water striders, but there's a bunch of little fish in there. Oh yeah, you see them moving right over there. They're right in this area. It's hard to get because of the glare on the camera. It's like a bunch of little browns. They're literally right where my cup is. Can't really see because of the glare of the water. Oh. Whoa. Eventually they will be free from their... They'll be free. They're right in this area. There's a bunch of little fish. Oh, you can see one right... Where is he? He's right by this weed. Right under that water strider there. Look at them all. Chunks, don't go in there. Anyways, I saw them in the winter and I was like, oh, I should come back and save them, and then the whole thing froze over. I was like, okay, they're gone. Those little brownies, they're down in that water. But I was curious and I came back like a few days ago. There was at least like 6 of them in there. And right now we're getting the water. It's coming in under the rocks. You can see it like over in this area. And it's literally running underneath and coming out. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys how much this river's changed since 2 days ago. We got a bunch of rain, which is nice, you know. Maize showers brings maize flowers, because we barely had any rain in what is it called? April. So this was dry the other day. Right here, you can see the water. It's definitely filling up. And the river is for sure moving a lot faster than it was 2 days ago. So you can see that rim is still in the water. I was going to go retrieve it, but I don't know why somebody threw that in there. Because it's great for camping. The water's definitely risen another easily 6 to 8 inches. So look at this. This was dry the other day, but now it's all starting to overflow and fill up the other side. You can see life is like water, my friend. It'll find a way. Hello, pro rider. Lucier Morning, all the way from New Zealand. Thanks. something was running. That's Dr. Chunks, most gorgeous animal alive. But look at this river now. It's starting to really fill up here. And it's obviously overflowing from this river. But so much has happened down here in the last 2 days that we haven't been here. So let's go over to those pools, because we did a walk around the park and then the phone died, so I ran out of filming capabilities. And anyways, all of this where I'm walking right now was dry 2 days ago. All of this. Where's my gorgeous pit bull? So, before we head into work, what is this place? He says. Hey man, where are you? I'm in Calgary, Alberta. This is we're almost outside the city limits here. And we're at this park. I do not want to tell everybody where it is, because I like it quiet here. The sun went from our house to you. Well, thanks. Thanks for donating some sun to us Canadians. Here we are. We're on our way up the river. We're going towards those pools that me and Chunks were at the last couple days. But it's probably pretty crazy how much the river's changed just from one day of rain. Like, this log's probably going to float away soon. The beavers got to that one for sure. Such a beautiful day. It's even better now that my nose is a little bit cleared up. Man, oh man, I was sick for the last 3-4 days. I can actually breathe through my nose. Before, it was so plugged that I couldn't even, it's like I was choking if I tried to breathe through my nose. But here we are at the river, smelling the fresh air. And you can see this river's moving quick. We're not throwing any sticks into the river for Chunks today. We don't want him to disappear. No, leave it alone. That's just a piece of bark. Where are you going? Trying to unalive yourself? Let's go. We're not going to go for a very long walk today. I'm just going to go up the river to see how much those pools have filled up. This has literally been a day, and you could see the little stream was starting to fill up the big pool, and then it was going to overflow into the next one. Yeah, get that stick. That's safe. Go get that one. Get your stick. Get it. Yeah. Pull it in. Just stay away from the crazy rushing water. No, that's it. I'll tell you, he used to be terrified of water. He wouldn't even step in a puddle, which was kind of cool because my dog was pretty clean. Now he just walks in it anytime he gets. He's like, oh, the freshing water. It's so amazing. I think just before fall, I used to see fish really swimming in here. But they obviously went to their little homes, did their thing. That's how clear the water's supposed to be, but that just shows you how much that river's rushing. The birds. It's awesome. Look at this. I'm getting closer. Maybe Maybe the next couple times we're out here, we'll grab that. There's a frisbee that has fallen in. I think you can hear. Oh, look, you can see that. Those rivers are moving over here too. That was dry the other day. So this is our little adventure me and Chunks go on anytime we're down in this area. But man, I gotta show you guys, like that, this was completely dry a day ago, 2 days ago. Look at this. All of this over here was dry. There wasn't even a stitch of water filling, like that area there was dry to the point where you could see the bottom, and now it's filled up. It's just, it's amazing. Hi from New York. Hello, hello. A backwards hi. I feel like this bank is going to give way soon here. Look at the cracking right there. But this is part of our path, our walk. Look at this. Wow, that's amazing that that's, you know, it happens quick. There's a saying that goes, like, say I didn't come out here today, I might not have witnessed all of this, right? And there's a saying that goes, if you do not take time, how can you ever have time? I love that saying. You have to take it. And you know what? You'll get hell from everybody seeing you take your time and going about and doing your business and telling you, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Well, what else would you rather do? Be at work or be over here? Look at this. This is another good spot. We're going to be doing some jumping in the summer. Maybe one day I'll get Chunks to jump into the water. He might. He might. You can actually see. It looks like the river's wet. There's somebody else walking their dog. I'm trying to keep Chunks away. Because usually when someone's walking their dog, especially if they're all tied up, there's a greater chance of another dog getting into a fight because they feel vulnerable, right? Being tied off. So we're going to work on getting to some of these spots. We're going to come up over here. There's a little opening here. And then walk our way around. Come back this way. And that way we kind of are in our own little world. Me and Chunks. What a gorgeous day. I'm going to be at work soon. Good thing about going to work today is I can tear down this spot that I was painting, and I was having problems with my paint gun. But we can tear down all the paper that we put up and focus on the next section of stuff we're going to be doing. Look at this. Let's see here. You can see the water starting to fill up in here. Chunks has found his way down, and this is me one-arming it for you guys. But everything is running underneath these rocks, and soon all of this will be river. And I will be wanting to spend as many days down here as possible. Definitely been through lots of trials and tribulations the last few years, but this year things are changing. My mindset's changed. And it's definitely been ingrained in my mind to take time so that I can have time. And I just want to spend as much time with my dog as possible. You know, the unfortunate aspect of owning such a gorgeous animal, and with a lot of things, is that it doesn't last forever. And you know, I look at his face, look at him, he's all happy right now. He's just like, yeah, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Not sitting in the truck. Yeah. So, I gotta bring him out. I gotta take him out. I gotta show him. I gotta let him run, you know, relieve himself. And the only way to do that is to take the time. He's happy. Look at him. You know, he's getting a little bit of gray in his face now. And I have spent lots of time with this dog. If anybody knows me, they know that my dog's usually always with me. You know, maybe recently he spent a little more time at home because I've had a lot of, for one, it was like minus whatever temperatures. I'm not going to leave him in the truck while I go to the gym to heal my body. But I've left him at home a little bit. But 80 to 90, well, 80's even too low. 90% of the time the dog's always with me. So we can do shit like this. Go for a walk. This was bone dry the other day. There wasn't even a stick of water coming out in here. Now it's like filled up. Man, that was literally dry a day ago. This stream wasn't going through here. There was no way. I literally walked across this the other day. And I didn't have to go through water. I'll tell you that. And now everything's changed upriver. That's crazy. Huh. Look at that. Oh, you found a stick there, buddy? Good boy. So before we go to work, we're going to take an hour out of our day, walk the dog, let him do his thing. Man, it's just crazy. You see a log like this. Sorry, I'm ADDing off here. Look at how big that log is compared to chunks. And a beaver took this tree down. That's just insane. But man, the river has changed so quickly. Look, it's even flowing on this side. There wasn't any water here a day ago. Look at how soft this gravel is. Like I said, man, I should just really use this video to show you guys in kind of like a day-to-day comparison as to how much this has changed since 2 days ago. I can't even... It blows my mind. Look at it all. There was zero water here. It rains for a day and then bam, all of a sudden water everywhere. So we're taking another route. I don't want my feet to get soaked while look, the earth is wet here too. don't want my feet to get soaked while I have to go to work in the same shoes. But here we are. Look at this. I technically could cross here. I see a pathway. I see a pathway onto the log. Look at how much these logs got moved by water. Well, that's just insane. I see a pathway. Walk onto this log, to that log, and then cross. So here we are, walking onto that log, this log. Man. A beaver took that down too. Look at that. That is a massive tree. Look, I'm standing on it. That's all beaver marks. That is insane. Maybe Chunks could do it if he, do you find anything, Chunks? Maybe Chunks could do it if he spent enough time. He could probably take a tree like that down, but this is nuts. How much water is here? Dude, I come out here and, I really don't want to go to work. I would rather live off of just walking my dog if I could. Just taking the dog for a walk. Loving life, living life. But man, that river's a-flowing. I gotta admit something on live here. One of my dream jobs here that can I even call it a job, or would it just be a pleasure? Shouldn't that be how we go about living our lives anyways, just living through enjoyment? So, one of my dream ways of living, I guess you could call it, not even a job, will be, look at this guy. I look at him and I'm always happy. When I see him walking around free like this, he's just ecstatic. And when I take him to the job site and he sits in the truck, I can with ease know that he's done his business. He's actually resting because he's been running the whole time and not just laying there for the sake of laying there. But one of my dreams that I'm working on making come true, and man, I've worked a lot of jobs and I've got screwed over by a lot of people in the last 4 to 5 years. And I'm at the point where I just don't even want to do anything anymore because I feel like I'm always working for free. Now, what I'm working towards is actually to get a camper to put in my truck. I used to have one, but I lost it because somebody didn't pay me on time and the storage place took it. Is to get a camper and travel Canada with the most gorgeous animal alive. And really what I'm planning to do is to maybe even put up some kind of a page, like a funding page. I don't ask people for much. more or less just to see that, you know, people actually care, right? That there's a guy out there that loves his dog so much he wants to travel everywhere with him. Now, not to mention the fact that I've had tons of people that I've worked for that hasn't paid me and have made that dream a little bit harder to achieve. And I've done quality work for them. They just don't want to give me quality pay. So I'm at this point where I'm literally going to try to frame some houses here. And then from the proceeds, I'm going to get this camper happening because I lost the other one I had. And I'm going to travel with the dog. Maybe go visit my brother in New Brunswick. That's one of the plans. And wouldn't it be amazing to videotape all of that and take my dog from one end of Canada to the other? You know, and I would document all of it, the whole way, the whole trip, all the way through Saskatchewan to Manitoba to Ontario to Quebec, Nova Scotia, and go see my brother Ryan. That's one of the things I'd like to achieve this year. Maybe even do it around like fall, which would be pretty cool to see, because you would get the changing of the seasons and the colors of the trees and everything else. But here we are. I am with Chunks. We're just exploring the park that we were exploring the other day, and it's amazing how much everything's changed in the course of a day. Oh, it feels so good to breathe through my nose, man. Hello, just joined. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you, not an original guy at all. I like that. I like that name. That's a good name. That's it. Not an original guy at all. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching, you know? Thanks for tuning in and watching these adventures. I'm literally trying to think how I'm gonna, because I'm, you know, 300 pounds trying to step on these twigs. Trying to step on these twigs to get across the river. Thank you for your support, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Chunks is just devouring that tree that we're coming up to, because we were literally here yesterday. P. Diddy, are you Taliban? How does P. Diddy even have access to the internet? Isn't he not allowed to even be on the internet? What are you doing? Are you supposed to be in court there, P. Diddy? Do you want me to be Taliban? Is that one of those things you're into? Every man that has a beard is a Taliban leader. I guess they only like the good-looking ones. Look at this. This is crazy. The water is just filling up here. Look at this. Am I Taliban? That's such an interesting comment. We literally walked across this yesterday, or like 2 days ago. It was Saturday we were here. Sunday it rained, we didn't go nowhere, and we're here back Monday. We walked right across this. This was bone dry. There wasn't even a stitch of water anywhere. But that water is raging. Right now, you definitely don't want to be rafting down this. Look at how quick the water is just ripping through here. Look at this. Man. I gotta get better at making these videos because I want to be able to show you guys these comparisons. Because yesterday, or 2 days ago, I keep saying yesterday, because it feels like yesterday. Today. Chunks, how about we don't go into the treacherous areas? Thank you for not trying to kill yourself. Like literally just 2 days ago, we were here, and that little bit of rain has changed everything. It has changed everything. This water is just barreling through here. Like if you were on a raft, you would be like bouncing around. Like you'd like hit that shore, coming around that corner, then you would be like smashing into all this down here, and then you would just be shot out into the jagged boards sticking out of the water over there, right where the top of my cup is. Shot around the corner, if you even made it that far. If you're like, yo, I'm gonna do this in one of them tubes that only has one compartment, if it gets punctured once, everybody dies. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down, because we're here now 30 minutes. We're gonna go down this area here. Let me just switch the camera. Daddy's gotta. We're gonna go down this way. We have internet and Wi-Fi. I'm on my break time. Okay, P. Diddy. P. Diddy's on break time. What up, P. Diddy? I'm assuming you're just managing his channel while he's in jail. I'm just on my break time. They don't allow you to have YouTube in jail. I'm pretty sure. You know how I know? Because my brother was in jail. And they don't even let you have devices in jail that connect to any kind of internet. They make sure that when you buy a TV for jail, that TV cannot be connected to the internet. Everything that you get sent into jail has to be like looked over by the guards. So I don't know if this is a legit P. Diddy. Come see in South Africa. Jen Stratum. I think he's trying to say Jason Stratum, but yeah, I don't know if he's going to be if I can make it to South Africa just anytime soon. Oh, look at this dog. He's like, oh look, there's a log. I could chew this one. Yo, stay out of the like death-defying water. So we're just gonna make our way back to the truck and get towards the job we're working on. But I just came down here out of curiosity to see how much the river has changed over one day of raining. Off and on raining, apparently. Look at this gorgeous animal. What a beautiful thing. He just loves being outside. You know, if we just spent more time appreciating being outside, we might just actually achieve happiness in life. One of those reasons being that I was thinking, it's like, this is like the dog's dopamine in life is just to be outside. Instead of being inside, they want to be outside all the time. It's like their cell phone. It's like their computer. It's like they're just... That's how they want to love life, right? You think about a dog's sense of smell is like 10 times stronger than a human being's. Well, look at the ducks. I wonder why they want to be outside. Oh, I missed it. They just flew off in that direction. So this river is for sure flowing heavy now. Because yesterday it was pretty strong. And today it definitely is strong. But now we gotta... Whoa! Man, that thing sunk. Now we're just like walking on soft wood. Make the... Whoops! The jump to there. Down to there. Over to here. And look at how much this river has widened. That's insane. Look at him, he's pulling in more log-like stuff onto shore. It feels like it's become his favorite pastime to just like run in and out of the river. And now we're gonna follow this path that we're on. And you get to see, since yesterday, how much this river has widened going down that way. Soon this will all fill up here. This will become a river. A little one, but a river nevertheless. It's amazing. We walked across this log yesterday. Most of it's underwater now. But we're taking our path up the river. This is that, you can see that little campsite right there. All that stone in a pile. There's a little fire pit. Oh, Chunks has found more logs. So we're gonna walk up that way. Follow me, ladies and gentlemen, boys. Whoa, almost dropped my tea. Need my tea. So we go through these ventures. There's a little path. This used to be an old path before the flooding hit this area. He's jumping the border. Connor! Did I read that right? Connor Mercury? Everyone! To the chopper! I see Sarah Connor! Connor! Connor Mercury. Mercury or something like that. Here we are. We're going to this other spot. I'm curious as to how much this little river has. Yeah, it's a flowing still. A little bit heavier. Not as Pitbull. He doesn't know where we went. He literally went that way. Oh, wow. So agile. So we're here at this campy site like thing that somebody built. They even made a little step down here to get to the water in the fire pit. And this has really filled up since the other day. This is insane. Like I said, both sides are going to split up here, and they have. This was dry the other day. See if we can make it without getting too soaked. Wow, that's widened quite a bit. This area is way wider than it was the last time we were here. So like I said, one side will flow that way and then the other side will flow this way. And now this is all filling up. This is amazing how much movement the river can achieve in such a short time. It's a lot like our lives. Look at this, it's just pooling here and it's making its way to this side. Look at all this. Living life, ladies and gentlemen. Loving life. Man, this thing is filled up so much more than last time. Where you going there, gorgeous thing? Oh, walking through the deep waters. We gotta get back to this side here. So we gotta walk across this here. It's a spot I can see that I won't be able to cross in the next day or so without getting my feet wet. Watch out! I'm trying to move! You're like right in the way! Yeah, not now. Safeway's calling me for whatever reason. Probably was asking about those energy drinks. Energy shots. So, here we are. We've made it across the treacherous waters and walking downriver. Man, this has changed so much. In literally a day, it's widened. So, I was literally telling you guys on Saturday, this thing's widened by like 4 or 5 feet. That's crazy. How much? Let's go. We're on our way back to the truck to go to work. That's why I said it feels like a day off, because I'm still not at work yet. Oh my god, this thing is, it's filled up quite a bit. Holy shit. In a day. That's insane. Look at this. Where are you going? Get out of there. It's dirty. That's all full of sediment right there. Oh my god, it's connected and filled up. Since Saturday. I can't believe it. I can't believe how much one day of rain has changed this area. Like, we were literally walking in there Saturday. You can't walk in there now. You could walk underneath those logs the other day. Dale Usury, hi. Man, this is unbelievable how much, like, the amount of water that has filled up here is crazy. Look, Chunks is surprised. He's like, weren't we just able to walk in this? So by literally Tuesday, this river will be flowing for sure. Because that's a good, right around there, 8 feet deep. That over there, right in this area, is like 15 feet deep. Look, Chunk's almost swimming across. This is unbelievable. So, all of this, as you can see, is starting to push its way through here. And probably by tomorrow it'll be flowing. Look at that. Stay here. Follow. Wow, this is unbelievable. Look at this is where Chunks. This is where the river is on its way. What a good boy. Follow. We won't be able to walk this in the next couple days. Over here. So we're gonna head back to the truck. This is one way we can go. Come on. And I think I just took one of the steepest ways up. Relying on my single-handed mountaineering skills. Man, I can't believe in a day how much this river has transformed. So, yeah, we're basically leaving the park. We'll probably come back later tonight, around like 6, I'll say. because we're going to work for about 5 hours, 6 hours today, and then try to get back here earlier tomorrow. Now that I'm feeling a little bit better, it's going to be awesome. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have yourselves a wonderful and great, awesome day. Any catches? No, definitely didn't do no swimming, no fishing today, and no swimming either. Working on just dealing with this cold. So, long story short, guys, we're off our way. Fishing channel. Who said this is a fishing channel? Well, maybe I should make one. I can't say I'm a good fisherman because I don't find fishing is too much of me in one place. Like I tried it. I have fishing gear. I've caught some fish, but yeah, I'm not a fisherman. But I might just try, you know. I'm not saying I'll never fish. What is this about? This is about me walking my dog, showing you guys the changes of the river in the last day and 2 days. I keep saying a day, but it's 2 days. So we were here Saturday, Sunday. Sunday we didn't come, it rained a bit. And Monday it is today. And here we are. You can see we've had a little rain. The river has completely changed in less than 2 days. It's almost fully connected. So I thought I would show people the adventures that me and Chunks usually are on. We usually come to this park when we're working down in this area. So that's what it's about. It's about Texas Mickey Jack. It's about life. It's about walking my dog. It's about talking to you guys about what's on my mind in the moment. Like today I even talked about the thing that I really want to do is travel Canada. Get a camper to slide in the back of my truck, and then just go from province to province until I meet my buddy in Nova Scotia. Yeah, he's gone through some interesting life events, and it'd be nice to connect with him. Alright guys, you have a great day. Bye. Chunks, come here. Follow.